Alright, Shalom. Before I begin, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and where I learn this truth. Peace and salutations to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect. Alright, today is September 21st, year 2021, hastening the coming of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, come out the proper side bit. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, desires edifying. Alright, it's drizzling right now, but I'm gonna still bring it out while I can out here in the element, because it feels good today. Alright, and it ain't raining too bad, it's just a light drizzle. Alright, let me open up with this scripture right here in Ezekiel 3. Alright, and 17. I'll jump right in. Okay, the book of Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Alright, so we come out here to give warning to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, primarily the elect, about what's getting ready to come to this place. Alright, because 2/3 of our people, alright, they haven't obtained our report. Alright, they actually hate this report. You know what I'm saying? They hate the men of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. They love wickedness. Alright, and this truth is just not gonna resonate with them. Alright, you know what I'm saying? But the 1/3 elect will resonate with this word. It will have a place in them, and you know what I'm saying? They're gonna repent because Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai put it in their spirit to repent and to hear the words of the prophets. Alright, Luke 10 and 16 tells you, he that heareth you heareth me. Alright, and he that despiseth you despised me, and he that despised me despised him that sent me. Alright, openly paraphrasing Salaki if I butchered it. Alright, and you know what I'm saying? Starting with the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, they, you know what I'm saying? Men have been on the highways and hedges for over the last 30 years, alright, preaching this gospel of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, alright, who the word ignorantly calls God and Jesus, alright. And now we at the point to where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of prophecies is taking place. All right, you got the Haitians, all right, the tribe of Levi, all right, they're in Texas right now, which I live in Texas, but they're at one of the borders in Texas. All right, and the same way them Afghanis came over here, it's they're there for one or two reasons. All right, the same reason Issachar has been coming over here. The way he's been coming over here is for one or two reasons. All right, either for judgment, meaning you're gonna get put to death, or salvation. All right, you know what I'm saying? You got Esau Edom, the so-called white man, which he is not white, he is red. All right, whipping on him while he's on a horse and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Esau beating down, you know what I'm saying, the children of Israel while he sits up on his stead. Let me get this in Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. It say, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. All right, and Esau is the servant. All right, he's the top heathen nation on this earth, and he's in rulership. All right, the scripture tell you in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, the wicked is Esau. That's Malachi 1 and 4. All right, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 tells you Esau is the end of the world, meaning age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. All right, so we're in the age of Esau, and he's that servant that's upon the horse, and you Israelites are those princes walking as servants. All right, you know what I'm saying? They were showing it on MB, what do you call it? MSNBC, I think that's what it's called, the news network, showing you how these fucking Edomites was riding on horses. All right, and they had whips. All right, and they was whipping the tribe of Levi. All right, this was just yesterday. All right, they was whipping the tribe of Levi. You know what I'm saying? They got them pent down under a fucking bridge. You know what I'm saying? This man is the devil. But hey, at the end of the day, you have to understand and know prophecy. All right, 2/3 of our people, all right, they were numbered to the sword, and Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? In fucked up ways. All right, that's just the fury of the Lord. All right, this Isaiah 66 and 4. It say, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. All right, and that's in this life and previous lives. All right, you know what I'm saying. You 2/3 have a lot of blood that you gonna have to account for. All right, you know what I'm saying. You are the spirits of those that killed the prophets. All right, you niggas made declarations saying we have no king but Caesar. You know what I'm saying? When we came out of Egypt, you niggas was talking shit, wanting to go back to Egypt. All right, you niggas are basically the house of Saul reincarnated today. All right, let me read this. Zechariah 2:6. It say, ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north. It's talking about right here in North America. When it says flee, it means repent. Saith the Lord Yahweh, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. All right. And who is the daughter of Babylon? Esau. All right. So the script, Zechariah was basically saying, in the last days, we're going to be dwelling amongst the daughter of Babylon. All right. In the land of the north. The land of the north is North America. All right. That's the same thing Jeremiah was saying in Jeremiah 23. All right. Let me read this Psalms 137:7. All right. It say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. It's like, yeah, all right. Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us. All right. Verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. All right. So what did you Edomites do when you got the children of Israel in captivity? All right. African Dodger. You motherfuckers played soccer with the unborn baby. All right. Cut the Israelite woman's stomach open. Let the baby fall out, and you know what I'm saying, start playing soccer with it and shit. All right, all of that little shit. All right, so for Esau's, that shit he did to us is gonna come back on him. All right, and Esau, you are the modern day Egyptian. All right, that's you. All right, Isaiah 19 tells you that Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna make you devils fight each other. All right, and you seeing that right now. All right, I did a video yesterday showing you how this one Edomite woman, she's upset that they're teaching her sons how to have anal sex in middle school. All right, the video is up. You know what I'm saying? She literally went to the school board meeting, all right, and was talking her shit about, you know what I'm saying, the men of her nation indoctrinating her sons with anal sex. All right, that Edomite said she's not into anal sex, she's never had anal sex. She went into a whole spew on it. All right, and what you think Esau did? He cut her microphone off. All right, he let her talk that shit for about a minute and a half or so. Cut the mic, all right? You know what I'm saying? These people are the wicked, all right? And the scripture tell you they come out the womb that way. Psalms 58 and verse 3 tell you the wicked go estranged from the womb as soon as they be born speaking lies, all right? And Esau is the wicked, all right? What else we got going down right here in America? You know what I'm saying? You people are fucking losing your minds over that Finessa 19, you know what I'm saying, mandate that's getting ready to come. All right, to your jobs and your place of employment. All right, you've got you people losing your mind because some of you people are for the mask, some of you people are not. Excuse me, for wearing masks. It's just the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right, and 2/3 of you niggas, you fall into that too, all right? You sons of Canaan, all right? Even though you really sons of Israel, but on this side, you niggas are spiritual Canaanites, all right? You niggas want to be Africans, all right? Hamites, all right? And, you know what I'm saying? You niggas gonna get the judgment for that. You gonna die the judgment. You gonna die from the judgment of a heathen, all right? You know what I'm saying? Esau is gonna get obliterated, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's on the shores of America when the missiles drop is gonna get obliterated. And 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, some of them are going to be here as well, if they even make it to that point, all right? Those that do make it to that point, because clearly some of them are. But a lot of you niggas is going to get knocked off during Jacob's trouble, as it says in Jeremiah 30, all right? At last, for that day is great, that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, all right? And Jacob is you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, through the seed of your father, all right? And a lot of you niggas is getting ready to perish, all right? So again, them Haitians that's coming over here, they're coming over for one or two reasons, for salvation or for deadly judgment, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let me read it in Zechariah 13 and verse 8, all right, because that's talking about right here in America, all right, the land of the north. See, Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. All right, and it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, talking about the land of the north, said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, 2 parts, meaning 2 out of 3, therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right, that's the elect, that's the house of David. All right, verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. You see, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is my power. All right, so there you go. All right, the elect, the 1/3, is going to be preserved and brought through this terrible time. All right, Daniel 12. Let me see, Daniel 12 and 10 tell you it's going to be a time. Is it Daniel 12 and 10? Or is it, hold on 1 second. Or is it Daniel 12 and 1? 1 second. Daniel 12 and 1. Salakia. Daniel 12 and 1 tell you it's going to be a time like never been since it was a nation. All right, this is Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, only the elect are written in the book of life. All right, those chosen spirits, chosen for salvation before the foundation of the earth. All right, that's let me see, that's Ephesians 1. Let me get it right quick. Showing you that it's a predestinated line out of Jacob, the first fruits of Jacob, that's going to be spared and saved from the times that we're coming into. All right, this is Ephesians 1 and 1. Paul, an apostle for you. Paul, an apostle of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach by the will of Yahweh to the saints which are at Ephesus, and to the faithful in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 2, grace be to you and peace from our power, our Father, and from the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Blessed be the power of our Father, of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who had blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. Let me read that again. It say, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. All right, so predestination exists, all right? You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that those written in the book of life were those chosen spirits from the beginning, all right, that are going to be saved. And 2/3 were not chosen, all right? They're going to get it in the kingdom, but they got to die death by pain on this side, all right? You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what I'm saying, you got the tribe of Levi making their way over here, you know what I'm saying? Just think about what we've been seeing over the last 2.5 years or so. We've had the stuff that went down in Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? You've had the caravans of the Northern Kingdom coming this way. All right, you've got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our people are mixed in with those Afghan people. So you've got, you know what I'm saying, some of our people among them Afghan people that's here now, they've been brought this way. And now you've got, you know what I'm saying, the Levites coming this way, all right? Okay. Yeah, now you got the Levites coming this way, all right? And again, those 2/3 Levites that are numbered to the sword that's coming over here, All right, just because they are numbered to the sword, meaning they're gonna die, doesn't mean that they're not gonna get their pound of flesh off you Edomites, all right? And the rest of you heathen over here, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Shai, you know what I'm saying, brought them over here because, you know what I'm saying, Jacob and Esau are gonna fight, all right? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole bunch of fighting. You 2/3 are gonna fight Esau. You're gonna get some wins and you're gonna take some losses, you know what I'm saying? Esau's gonna do the same thing to you. He's gonna fight you. He's gonna get some wins and get some losses. Jake is gonna fight Jake, you know what I'm saying? The scripture tell you, friends shall be his enemies, all right? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, all right? Esau gonna fight Esau. Jake gonna fight Jake. These heathens gonna fight. This is gonna be all out mayhem, all right? And the only people who are gonna be spared from this is the elect, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai's elect is gonna sit back and watch this shit go down, all right, and rejoice, all right, because we understand and know what's happening, all right? Certain men of Yahweh Shema Shai are gonna have spiritual power, all right? Certain men are gonna be delivered by the angels, defended by the angels, all right? It's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a time like no other, as we just read in Daniel 12:1, all right? You know what I'm saying? You finessed people are gonna fight you unfinessed people, all right? And eventually it's gonna come down to that MOTB, all right? That's what Esau gonna have to pull out, that MOTB, all right? Let me see where we going. We're gonna go to, let me see, 2nd Ezra. All right, chapter 15. All right, start at 1 and say, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right, so the same thing we read in Ezekiel 3:17 to open up. All right, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, made the prophets his mouthpiece and watchmen for the nation of Israel. All right, he puts his words in our mouths, we go out and we speak them. And whether they hear or forbear, just know that a prophet had been among you. You was told what time it is, all right? Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right, that's 2/3, all right? Because they're the only ones who can be faithful, all right? The scriptures tell you he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any other nations, with any other nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them, all right? So there you go. Verse 5, Behold, the Lord, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, meaning destruction, famine, death, and destruction. All right, the sword is Esau as well. All right, it's a killing instrument. It's Esau, you know what I'm saying? It's destruction, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Verse 6, it say, For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, so all of the wickedness that's taking place on this earth is reached up to the heavens now. And now, you know what I'm saying, the time has come for judgment to come out, to come down, all right? That's what the men of the Lord doing. We being the future judges, all right, we're reading you people the sentence of what's finna happen to this place, all right? And once the sentence is read, then the judgment comes, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to fuck this place up, all right? Verse 8, it say, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, so the men of the Lord are in the spirit world, you know what I'm saying, complaining to Yahweh Shema Shai about the wickedness that's taking place on this earth right now. All right, the scripture tell us, give him no rest day or night till he establish Israel as a nation. I'm gonna read it in just a second, Lord willing. All right, verse 9. It say, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. All right. You know what I'm saying? This is only about the Israelites, all right? You other nations, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Shai don't give a damn about you, all right? Verse 10, Behold, my people was led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And we were in Egypt again, all right? Deuteronomy 28 and 68 says the Lord was going to bring us into Egypt again on ships. All right, the first time we went into Egypt, we walked, all right? When Joseph was there, all right? We walked into Egypt, all right? We walked out of Egypt, all right? When Yahweh Shai put the spirit on Moses to part the Red Sea, we walked out of Egypt. So this Egypt that it's speaking of is a new Egypt, and the word Egypt means slavery in the scriptures, all right? It's synonymous with slavery, all right? A house of bondage, all right? So Yahweh Shai said he's going to bring us into the house of bondage again, this time on ships, all right? When the northern kingdom came over here, because nobody was dwelling here, when the northern kingdom came over here, Esau came over here and took them down first, all right? And they were put on slave ships and shipped all around, you know what I'm saying, the western hemisphere as well, all right? You know what I'm saying? And after Esau took them down, all right, with the help of the Hamites, all right, and the Ishmaelites, you know what I'm saying, the southern kingdom was scattered throughout the west coast of Africa, all right, and different other places, but they knew where we were. The biggest bulk of us was in West Africa, all right, and they knew that, all right, because when the Israelites go to certain places, wherever we go, we take over, all right, we take over the everything, all right, you know what I'm saying. The scripture tell you that Jacob is Yahweh Shai's portion, all right, so we're the creme de la creme, all right. So when we come into the land, all right, you know what I'm saying, we take over. All right, we gonna outnumber the people. All right, we gonna take all of the women, because you know what I'm saying, Jake is the natural sex symbol. All right, and you know what I'm saying, we stand out. That's the best way to put it. We stand out. So them Hamites knew exactly who we was. All right, that's in Joel 3. All right, they rounded us up. You know what I'm saying? They sold us to Esau. All right, Ishmael helped build the boats. All right, it was a whole business. All right. These other nations came together to destroy us, all right? They had in Psalms 83, I tell you, they all were Confederate, all right? But Joel 3, which I'm finna read right quick, and I know I'm all over the place, but Yahweh Shema Shara is edifying. All right, let me read it. Joel chapter 3, starting at 4. It said, yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, these are Hamites, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. All right. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temple my goodly pleasant things, the children of Judah, the southern kingdom, and the children of Jerusalem, the northern kingdom, have you sold to the Grecians, and the Grecians are the Edomites, that ye may remove them far from their border. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's what them Hamites did, all right? Let's see what's coming to them for that, all right? It say, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it, all right? So because you devils did this to us, guess what? You got to pay for that now, all right? You Hamites. And it's not just the Hamites, because when you go to Jeremiah 30 and 16, which this is a future prophecy as well, Jeremiah 30 and 7 is telling you that Jacob's trouble is coming. Let's see what's coming after Jacob's trouble, all right? Jeremiah 30 and 16, because once Jacob's trouble is over, all right, and the men of the Lord and the 1/3 and the unnumerable multitude are beamed up, all right, once they come back down out the chariots, it's slavery time, all right? Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. That's slavery. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. All right, so who are the enemies of the Israelites? I quoted this earlier. Psalms 83. Let's see who the enemies of the Israelites are. It's all you nations, but we're going to read it verbatim. All right, Psalms 83, starting at verse 1. All right, and it reads, keep not thy silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Let me see, verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, all right? So they want to cut us off from being a nation, all right? Let me see, verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So let's see who these people, who these nations are that did this, all right? Let me see, verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom, all right, the house of Esau, he's first on the list. And the Ishmaelites, I just told you they helped build the boats. Of Moab, that's the so-called Chinese man. And the Hagarenes, that's the Hamites, all right? Like Tyrians are none, all right? Those are Hamite nations, all right? It says Jabal and Ammon. Ammon is the so-called Japanese, all right? And Amalek. Amalek is the chief house of Esau. All right, it say the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, some more Hamites. All right, Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. All right, so these nations all came together to destroy Yahweh Shemashai's people. That's why Moab is known as a washpot. All right, that's why the scriptures tell you for the transgression of Ammon, the Lord is going to punish him. Ham is going to be a slave as well, all right? You know what I'm saying? Amalek, that's the fake Edomites. I mean, not the fake Edomites. They are the Edomites, the top house of Esau. Those are the fake Jews in the land right now, over there in the Holy Land right now, defiling it. All right, as the scriptures say, our land was going to be trodden down by the Gentiles for a time period, and that's happening right now. All right, Esau's over there hosting and having, you know what I'm saying, homosexual parades and all types of wickedness over there. That's why that land is going to be burned up too. All right. Let me hit this. Lamentations 4:4-21. It say, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. America is spiritual Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. All right, and that cup is Lamentations, mournings, and woe. All right, slavery, destruction. Excuse me. All right, as it says in Jeremiah, they whose punishment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken it. So don't think you Edomites ain't gonna drink of it, all right? We being the Israelites or Yahweh Shemashai's people, he made us drink of that cup. So don't think that you're not gonna drink of it, all right? What goes around comes around, all right? In fact, Yahweh Shemashai told us to put some interest on that thing. He told us to double that shit up on you damn devils. All right, that's why you got a 1,000-year sentence, all right? Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So we out of our captivity. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right, so there you go. Esau, it's your turn. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's your turn, Esau. All right, we're never going to go into captivity again. We're at the end of our captivity. All right, you know what I'm saying? It ain't but a few more prophecies to take place before the destruction comes. All right, we right here at the door to the kingdom of Yasharallah, all right? Yahweh Shemashai's kingdom, all right? You know what I'm saying? We just came out of the Day of Atonement, all right, here last week. You know what I'm saying? Judgment can, horrific and, what was I finna say? I had a loss of word, loss of thought. What was I finna say? Horrific and non-ending judgment can begin to take place on any given day, all right? Unfathomable judgments, all right? Let me read this. Let me see. Not that one. One second document. Okay. Damn, where was I about to go? Shit, I hate when that happens. Okay. Just gonna keep rolling. Okay, if it comes back to me, it comes back to me. But yeah, this place is gonna be melted. Let me go to Malachi chapter 4. This is what's coming to good old America, the land of the north. It say, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that day shall cometh And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, that it shall leave them neither a root nor branch, all right? Because this place over here is never going to be dwelled in again. The scriptures tell you that America is going to be a fucking desert, all right? Only desert creatures are going to dwell here, all right? That's it. Let me read Malachi 4:2. It say, but unto you that fear my name, so you have to know and have the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You can't just call Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua any old thing under the sun. It's only one name under the heavens that we are saved, all right? Many titles, but one name, all right? Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. All right, so that's for the elect, all right? Because the elect are calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua right now. And the scriptures say, the name of the Lord, oh shit, it's like it. The name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is a strong tower, and the righteous running into it and are safe, all right? So if you don't have the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, how are you going to be saved from what's coming? All right? You know what I'm saying? The only people are getting out of here, we can't say it enough, is the elect, all right? That's it. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 will learn it death by pain, as it is written, and they're going to be born into the kingdom of heaven. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, they'll get their part of the blessing. But on this side, the only people slotted for salvation, all right, is the elect, all right? The house of David. Oh, shit. It's like, all right. But yeah, the house of David. All right. But yeah, let me jump right back in. We find another precept. We go to Ezekiel 22. All right, because a lot of, you know what I'm saying, anybody that's not delivered from over here is gonna get burnt up. All right, you're gonna eat a missile, or you're gonna catch a hot beam from the chariot. All right. This is Ezekiel 22. All right. I'm going to start at 18. It says, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. All right. Verse 19. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because ye are all become dross. Behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem. As they gather, and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, all right? It say, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow fire upon it to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you, all right? 2/3 of you niggas is going to get left right here, all right, with your slave daddy Esau, all right? John 8:44, ye of your father the devil, all right? 2/3 of you niggas is going to perish with that nigga, man. Verse 21, yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, have poured out my fury upon you. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? You niggas is going to get your asses burnt up over here, all right? For choosing wickedness rather than righteousness, when at the end of the day it really wasn't up to you. All right, we already went into the predestination. All right, you just wasn't chosen. All right, at the end of the day, you were chosen. If you're an Israelite, you know what I'm saying. You were chosen to be a ruler, no matter what, in the time to come, in the kingdom to come. But you're not gonna be on the level of those who were chosen of the chosen. All right, you got Israel as the elect nation. But you got an elect of the elect, all right? You know what I'm saying? You got the house of David, all right? The house of Saul is going to have to be reincarnated, meaning reborn through the house of David, all right? We're going to have to bring y'all back. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is our will, and I'm of that number. But we're going to have to bring you, those men who are of that number are going to have to bring you devils, you black and brown devils back, all right? Yeah, I'm going to call you devils because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua called you devils. He said, that we was gonna dwell with serpents, all right, and scorpions, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is, all right. And also, as I quoted John 8:44, when Yahweh Shai Told you niggas, yeah, of your father the devil. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel are nothing but black and brown devils on this side. All right, and Yahweh Shema Shai, it's gonna fuck them up. All right, he gonna get them in Jacob's trouble, and then he's gonna burn them up. But you know what I'm saying, before the kingdom comes, if they make it there for. This Proverbs 26:3. It say a whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. All right, so a lot of you jakes is gonna get your asses whooped. All right. You know what I'm saying? A righteous ass whooping, all right? And then you're going to die, all right? Nobody's going to see your ass into the kingdom, all right? You're going to come back as a little baby, all right? In Hebrew Huggies, all right? Read Romans 11:7. It say, what then? Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath attained it, and the rest was blinded, all right? So the elect is going to hear this word, all right? They're going to fear, and you know what I'm saying? And they're going to do what Yahweh Shema Shai wants them to do to the best of their ability, and you know what I'm saying? And they'll be fine. But the 2/3 of our people, they just add sin to sin to sin to sin to sin. All right, you know what I'm saying? Iniquity, stack it up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas just, you know what I'm saying, stack it up. Hey, they gonna pay for it too. All right. Okay. So yeah, I know I've been all over Salaki about that. You know what I'm saying? Changing the topic a bit to what's taking place throughout right now. A lot of videos have been coming out from yesterday on through a bit this morning about these women. All right, coming on the apostles and elders and the men, the occupants, comment board speaking madness. All right, spewing nonsense. Just doing all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? You women have no clue that what's coming your way and that it's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt the men, all right? You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble is going to affect you women more than it's going to affect men, all right? For one, women outnumber men, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai set it up that way, you know what I'm saying? You women have lived one time, undisciplined in this world, all right? And in the times we coming into, a time like it's never been, you women are going to need men of the Lord, all right, to take your shame away, all right? You know what I'm saying? The Israelite woman that is, all right? You know what I'm saying? You women, you know what I'm saying, ride the carousel. You women talk shit. You get up in men's faces, you know what I'm saying? You women don't have no fear, no reverence, or no respect toward Yahweh Shema Shai's men, all right? And the scriptures tell you about what's going to happen if you offend one of Yahweh Shema Shai's little ones, all right? And a lot of you bitches have done that, all right? A lot of you fucking women are enemies to the men of the Lord. And that's why Micah 7:10 tell you what it tell you. And then she that is my enemy shall see it, all right? Shame is going to cover her. Which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. All right, a lot of these bitches is going to get, you know what I'm saying, judged hellaciously out here in these streets. You hear Big Bro talking, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's the thunder. Yahweh Shema Shai Barakathah. All right, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these bitches is going, man, they going to get violently raped. All right, as the scriptures say in Isaiah 13:16. All right, their children going to get dashed to pieces. All right, you fucking women are going to eat your children. All right, because you ain't going to have no food. That famine is going to fuck you niggas up. You fucking niggas is going to be in them concentration camps. All right, it's going to be all kind of shit coming your way. And you women are going to catch it the worst. All right. It's this show on Netflix I started yesterday. Let me get it right quick. Akim, you gotta watch it. It's a series, all right? And basically what it is, they in and I'm all over it, forgive me. But they in a different country. I think they in Korea. Yeah, and these motherfucking people all are in debt. All right, it's over. It's like 450 people. All right, and they're all in debt. So one of these suits comes to him and like, you can play a game and make enough money to get you out of debt, this and this and this and this, all right? It's called Squid Game, all right? It's the #1 show in the U.S. today. Watch that shit, all right? That's going to be taking place too, all right? The first episode I seen, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. This nigga is like a fucking child, all right? He took all these people, 456 people, put them like in a field like this, you know what I'm saying? Like you see here, put them all in a field and shit. All right, wasn't nowhere to run to, wasn't nowhere to go. All right, and he put a big ass dog right here in front of him, and he made him play red light, green light. All right, and he has people holding guns, choppers and shit. All right, and he has a big ass dog that has a head that turns all the way around, like it'll turn all the way around. So, and it got cameras in the eyes. So when the people are right here, is here's the damn dog will be looking, and the dog will turn his back and it'll say green light. So when it says green light, the people start moving. Then it'll turn back around and say red light. And if you move on the red light, if you get caught moving after you say red light, you get a hot one. You know what I'm saying? A hot one. They kill your ass, bro. All right, man. I tell you, I watched that shit. Man, I can't wait to watch the second episode. All right, this damn devil knocked off 200 people in game 1. All right, to the point where he had them motherfuckers wanting to quit. And guess who was the first person who folded? All right, because according to the rules, the only way the game can stop is if they do a vote, and it's more people to end the game than wants to continue the game. But Esau puts that money up there. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is going off that money. Watch the show, bro. Watch the show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when after they finished that game and all the 200 of them got killed and shit, all right. As soon as they went to the back to get ready to start game 2, 3 women, may have been 4, 3 women hit their knees, begging them damn devils, please, I don't want to play no more. Them bitches wanted to live in debt, you know what I'm saying, rather than play that game. But just wait until Esau actually gets you niggas in them camps. It ain't gonna be no please or no stop or I don't want to play no more. Motherfucker, you gonna do what Esau wants you to do on the left-hand side, because Yahweh Shemashah controls Esau. But hey, it's going down, man. You fucking women have no clue what's coming your way, all right? The only way you women are going to be spared is if you with a man of the Lord, all right? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 4:1, all right? And that's the Israelite woman, all right? She's the Israelite elect woman. The only people leaving the shores of America are Israelite elects. That's it. The rest of you heathens die right here, all right? Yeah, all right, yeah. You heathens that's here in America, you better get the fuck out of here. All right, or you're going to die here. All right. You know what I'm saying? You came over here to get your ass judged. All right. And it's coming. All right. Esau going to lock this bitch down. And it's going to be martial law. It ain't going to be no leaving. All right. Let me go back to this. I quoted it earlier. It's Isaiah 13:16. I'm going to read it in the King James version. Then I'm going to hit it in some different translations. It say their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. All right. When you look up the word ravished, it means rape. But I'm gonna do it for you. All right. I'm gonna read it in a different translation. Same scripture, Isaiah 13:16, in the CEB. It reads, "Their infants will be crushed before their eyes. Their houses plundered. Their women raped." All right. This is a future prophecy. All right. This is coming. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna read the CSB, same verse, Isaiah 13:16. Their children will be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses will be looted, and their wives raped. All right. And ain't gonna be no love in these streets. All right. You know what I'm saying? As we said earlier, you neighbors are gonna fight. All right. A man's foes. All right. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Salaki, man. I killed one of them fuckers last week doing that shit. Fucking B. Alright. 1 second, Aki. Oh. Alright. But yeah, damn it, I'm trying to do that neither. But yeah, as we read earlier, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people who are friends are gonna fight, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when it ain't no food in the house, and the only people who got some food, all right, is one of your quote unquote friends, and he got a family to take care of as well. What are you people gonna do? All right, you're gonna spoil each other. All right. Let me see. I read that. That's that Isaiah 13:16. That's coming to you women who aren't of the Isaiah 4:1. Let me read that now. All right, and it's starting to come down a little bit heavier than it was. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more in though. Because it's still light. It ain't heavy yet. Like that rap nigga say, try to figure me out, dog. I'm light, but I'm heavy. Alright. This is Isaiah 4 and 1. It say, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right, so there you go. Reproach is shame, and the only way you women are gonna get your shame taken away is if you with a man of the Lord. All right, he's gonna have to insert his righteous rod, all right, into your shameful vagina, all right, to take that shame away. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it that way, all right? I'm gonna be blatant with it, all right? Because that's what it is. We ain't sugarcoating shit for you bitches no more, all right? We try to talk nice to you fucking women, and hey, you don't get nowhere. So we gonna talk to you bitches, you know what I'm saying, to where you can understand, all right? And look up the term bitch, all right? It says female dog, all right? The scriptures clearly tell you a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. So if she's a woman, that means she's a female. If she's a dog, she's a bitch. That's in the holy scriptures, all right? That Deacon Dickum down ain't never read you, all right? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna read it to you, whether you for hear or for bear, whether you get mad, we don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tell you about it, all right? What that nigga say at the end of that old NWA, Rick, what that nigga say, he just call you a low life motherfucker and tell you about your funky ways. That's what we gonna do, all right? On the righteous side, all right? So let me read this Isaiah 4 and 1. I'm gonna read it in the KJV first, and then I'm gonna get some different translations in this also. They say, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, yeah, we read that part already. Now let me get some, let me get it in a different translation, a couple of them, because it's 2 that stand out that I like to read. All right, let me see. Let me find, give me 1 second, document. All right, is it that one? Let me see. All right, I'm gonna read it in the MSG. All right, this is a different translation to Isaiah 4 and 1. It say, that will be the day when 7 women, and 7 is just a number of completion. All right. It say that will be the day when 7, that will be the day when 7 women will gang up on one man. All right. And what they gonna do? Saying, we will take care of ourselves, get our own food and clothes, just give us a child, make us pregnant so we'll have something to live for. All right, you see that? That's Isaiah 4 and 1. All right, and when you read Isaiah 4 and 2, you know what I'm saying? It tells you then in that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful for those that escape from Zion. All right, so if you women are chosen during Isaiah 4 and 1, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you are gonna be pregnant with a lot of children. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring forth, you know what I'm saying, the 2/3 of our people that die on this side, all right? Now, is it gonna happen on this side? It could or it could not, but just know, eventually you gonna bring forth children, all right, from that man, all right? That same man that saved you in Isaiah 4 and 1, it's gonna be your husband for the rest of your existence, all right? You're never gonna know another man again, ever, all right? Ever, ever. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm gonna read the CJB now. It say, on that day, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, we will supply our own food and wear our own clothes. Just let us bear your name. Take away our disgrace. Excuse me. All right. Rakatha Yahweh. Rakatha Yahweh Shai. All right. Yeah, that's what these women gonna be saying. All right. Because it's a shame for a woman to not have a husband. All right. And Slacky, I'm excited. And in those times, Pookie, Ray Ray, Enrique, Armando, Luis, Mario are all gonna be dead, all right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all about some outside is gonna put them niggas down. Let me read it for you. Isaiah 3 and 25, all right? Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. All right, a lot of you niggas is gonna get drafted. You gonna be over there fighting in World War III. A lot of you niggas is gonna die in the civil unrest. All right, Jacob's trouble. Hey, you niggas gonna die by the sword, which is also Esau. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh shall cast him down, disappoint him, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right. Also Isaiah 10 and 5. Excuse me, when they tell you O Assyrian, the rod in thine hand. The rod in thine hand is mine indignation. All right, let me read that. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger. Esau is the modern day Assyrian. And the staff in their hand is mine indignation. All right, so this judgment is coming from Yahweh Shema Shai. The same power that brought us over here. All right, verse 6. I will send him against a hypocritical nation, 2/3. All right, and against the people of my wrath, and I will give him a charge to take thee spoil, and to take thee prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the street. So you niggas gonna get stomped out like shit in the street, the same way these bitches gonna get stomped out like shit in the street. All right, Isaiah 10 and 6, and Micah 7 and 10. That's for you wild ass brute beast niggas, and you wild ass brute beast females. All right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say bitch too much. All right, cause you know how E-ass is, all right? Ruffle that nigga feathers when you talk to these women like they supposed to be talked to, these fucking female dogs, all right? Now are all women that way? No, but are the majority that way? Abso-fucking-lutely, all right? Isaiah 3 and 26. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, all right? You bitches ain't gonna have no man, all right? You're gonna have to come begging to a man of the Lord, all right? And a lot of you women gonna get your asses rejected, all right? Isaiah 4, we read verse 1, I'm gonna read verse 2. I quoted it, but I'm gonna read it. They say, in that day shall the branch of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh, shall be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. How are they gonna escape? Through a chariot, all right? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is gonna deliver them from all of the said perils that's taking place on this earth during Jacob's trouble. Then before the missiles drop, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is gonna beam them up in a chariot, all right? That's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how the escape of Israel are gonna escape, all right? Through our power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? As it says in Job chapter 5, verse 19. Let me read it. It say, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So we just read in Isaiah 3 and 25 that thy men gonna fall by the sword. Gonna fall by the sword in the war. All right. It said we read in 2nd Ezra 15 that Yahweh Shema is gonna bring plagues on this place, and famines. All right. The plagues, famine, and destruction. All right. But right here it just said that Yahweh Shema is chosen is going to be saved from that. You know what I'm saying? Redeemed from that. How do you redeem somebody? You buy them back. You save them, all right? Deuteronomy 28 and 68 said when we got out them slave ships, we was going to be sold as slave man and slave woman, and no man was going to be able to save us. All right? That's why Yahweh Shema is known as the Redeemer, all right? The Holy One of Israel, all right? I'm long-winded, Salaki, just trying to expound on the point. All right, verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scrolls of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. All right, so when the destruction comes, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai's elect is going to laugh at it, all right? And it's going to say it right here. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? The teeth of beast is going to be on you niggas' ass. All right, that's in Jeremiah 15. I'm gonna read that too. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let me finish this out. It say, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So if the beasts of the field are at peace with Yahweh Shem Yahweh is chosen, that means they're gonna be at odds. All right, with the 2/3. All right, you heathen, you don't matter. All right, you don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Salaki Yakiman, I had another brain freeze. We're gonna be in stone with the beast. Yeah, Jeremiah. Salaki Yakiman. Had a lot of scriptures flowing through my mind, you know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 15. Alright, I'm gonna start at verse 2. It say, and it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, it's the 2/3 talking to the elect Israelite men, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemawashai, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. Alright? So you niggas gonna get starved to death. You know what I'm saying? You niggas gonna get slaughtered. Alright, man. And you niggas going in them concentration camps. Alright? Verse 3, it say, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Alright, so that's coming. Alright, to 2/3 of our people. Alright, you know what I'm saying? 144,000 ways to die. Alright, and it's more than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being, you know what I'm saying, just saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemawashai gonna choose you niggas delusions, gonna bring you fear. Your fear is upon you niggas. Alright, if you niggas can't swim, Yahweh Shemawashai gonna have Esau take you niggas out in the ocean, put them concrete shoes on your ass, and boot your ass into that water. Alright, you know what I'm saying? You niggas scared of heights, Yahweh Shemawashai might have Esau take your ass to the top of a skyscraper and kick your ass off of it. Alright, let you free fall. Yeah, Yahweh Shemawashai might have them devils take your ass up in a plane, push your ass out of the plane without a parachute. Alright, hey, just know that your fears are gonna be brought upon you by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. God damn it, you motherfuckers need to know. Alright, and we gonna tell you. Somebody gotta tell you. And that's our job, alright, to tell you people, alright. The scripture tell you through the fear of the Lord, we persuade men, alright. But the only ones that's gonna be persuaded is those who Yahweh Shemawashai wants to be persuaded, alright. Yahweh Shemawashai wants you 2/3 to harden your hearts, alright, to buck up and stick your chest out. Alright, that way when he chastises your shit, alright, and he get the slugging on your ass, alright, and you start pissing and moaning and crying and shit, the Lord gonna laugh at you niggas, alright? You know what I'm saying? Same way you niggas was big and bad when you niggas pressed up on Moses and was talking that shit, talking about, we want to see the Lord. Let him talk to us. We want him to deal with us too, alright? And when it was time for you niggas to do it, what you do, alright? You turn straight pussy, alright? Because that's what you niggas are, alright? Let me read this. This, Proverbs chapter 1. Alright, I'm going to start at 22. It say, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Alright, what Yahweh Shemawashai say in Jeremiah 4:22? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. Alright, meaning dumbasses. Alright, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. How does the Lord do that? Through his prophets, all right? Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. Hosea 12:10. The ministry of the prophets. Luke 1:70. As he spake by the mouth of the holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Luke 10:16. He that heareth you, heareth me. All right? Let me see, verse 24, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, all right? And the Lord stretches out his hand through his prophets, all right? We out here, you know what I'm saying, on these highways, these hedges, all right? YouTube, BitChute, you know what I'm saying? It's all over, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses gonna be given, all right? Well, ain't no excuses gonna be accepted, all right? You niggas gonna make them, but hey, Yahweh Shemawashai gonna tell you niggas, I never knew you, all right? Verse 25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right, you hear that? Yahweh Shemawashai gonna laugh at you niggas, man. And how's he gonna do that? The same way he speaks is the same way he's gonna laugh, through his prophets, all right, through his men. Verse 27, when your fear cometh as a desolation, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, they would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. All right, so you know what I'm saying? You niggas gonna have to stand on the shit that you believe in. All right, don't start crying and pissing and moaning and calling on Yahweh Shem Shai when shit get brick, when shit get hard for you niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shem Shai gonna laugh at you niggas. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna remove his men off these highways and hedges. And if you do by some chance encounter them, all right, hey, we gonna play dumb with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna tell you niggas nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna tell you what Jeremiah said. In Jeremiah 15, look, nigga, such is for death or the death. All right, nigga, the time for all that shit you looking for is came and went, nigga. That time is gone. All right, when it was there for you to get it, motherfucker, you didn't want it. All right, you wanted to do your other shit. All right, you wanted to choose and where you wanted to choose shit that you wanted to do. All right, you cast this word behind you. All right, you laughed at us, you mocked us, you told us and looked at us like we was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You seen us out with a camera, you know what I'm saying, and not nobody around and us talking to it, but you didn't know that was your salvation right there. You didn't know. You just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? The scripture tell you if you can receive a prophet, the words of a prophet, you will receive that prophet's reward. All right? But what you niggas do? You know what I'm saying? You know what you do. All right? And that's why you're going to be rejected. All right? Let me see where we at. Okay, let me see. We're gonna go to I quoted it earlier about that interest that we're gonna put on these heathen, all right, in the kingdom of heaven, all right, that interest on that slavery that Esau gonna get, all right, for what he did to us. All right, yeah, this Revelations 18, start at 5. It say, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Shem Shai power hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, and double unto her double according to her works. And in the cup which she had filled to her double. All right, so that cup we was talking about earlier in Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai said, double that thing up. All right, you know what I'm saying? And hey, we can't wait. All right, we can feel it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Our power is here. All right. Let me see. And I know I'm all over Acumen, you know, I know. Hey, but that's the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. I quoted that Hosea 4 and 6 when they say my people, or this, no, I quoted Jeremiah 4 and 22. Hosea 4 and 6 when they say my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. All right. Let me read it. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. So we in them times, man, where that judgment is finna come down on you wicked ass niggas and your goddamn children. All right, Isaiah 13 and 16 again. All right, children gonna be put to dash to pieces before your eyes. All right, you women are gonna get raped. Hey, this place is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So you have to understand what went down in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Men with men, women with women. All right, what you think gonna happen in this place? All right, when these troops come over here. All right. You niggas is gonna be laying next to that unruly ass woman getting your shit pushed in too. All right, you know what I'm saying? Not to be graphic, but hey, it's gonna happen. What the wicked ass Issachar Wright say on training day when he was talking to damn, what's Lonzo partner name? Forgot that nigga name. Anyway, when he was talking to the white boy, the cop, what the fuck when they was sitting at the table after Lonzo fucked him over and set him up to get murked by them essays. What the wicked ass essays say? Yeah, it's that nigga. Have you ever had his shit pushed in? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's coming to this place. All right. You niggas is gonna be having that happen to you. All right. If you ain't had it happen to you already, a lot of you niggas already into that type of shit. All right. You let your woman put her fingers up you. Put a, as that trick daddy nigga say, he gets ate out and shit. You a nasty ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You niggas who do shit like that and let motherfuckers do shit like that to you, man, Shalak Rayim, may your Habashim outside destroy you and your whole fucking family, your whole goddamn line, you know what I'm saying? Your little wicked ass offspring as well. All right, because if you're that way, best believe you ain't gonna teach your children not to be that way. All right, you niggas are just 2/3 of our people are abominable ass motherfuckers, man. That's just what it is, all right? And they just some abominable motherfuckers, all right? And Esau turned them into motherfuckers when he had them in plantation slavery as well, you know what I'm saying? Putting paper bags, you know what I'm saying, over Jake's head and breeding him with his mother and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So, you know what I mean? This place is through. All right, spiritual Sodom in Egypt, as it's called in Revelations 11 and 8. That's the name of this place. All right, spiritual Sodom in Egypt. All right. Let me see. With the 9. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna get ready and wrap it. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm gonna go to Revelations. I usually wrap it in 13. All right, but I'm probably wrap it in 14 on this one. All right, it's Revelations 13 and verse 16. All right, this is the last big judgment. Well, not last big judgment. This is the last major prophecy that has to take place. Well, it ain't the last one. This is one of the last major prophecies that has to take place before World War III can kick off. And in the midst of World War III, that's when Yahweh Shai is going to return, all right? But this has to happen first before World War III can start, all right? And it reads, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their forehead, all right? And that mark is the charagma, all right? An incision into the flesh, and it's the chip, the RFID microchip, or the NFC chip, or whatever you want to call it. Just know it's the digital all right? Esau wants to make the people do the digital dash, so he's gonna give you the digital all right? You know what I'm saying? It's Revelations 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, all right? And the number of his name is 666, all right? That's his barcode system, all right? Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of a man. Here is wisdom, let him count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, all right? 666, all right? The mark of the beast, all right? Satan's mark, all right? You know what I'm saying? Esau is Satan's physical counterpart on this earth. And if you take his chip, you basically just said that Satan is your God, all right? Talking about you Israelites. We don't give a shit what you other nations do. You don't matter. All right? The only people who matter, according to this prophecy, fuck all that. The only people who matter, period, according to all the prophecies, are the Israelites, all right? Yahweh Shai Shai's people. All right? You other motherfucking nations do not matter, all right? You're going to be slaves and servants. You were created to be a slave and a servant. All right? That's in 2nd Ezra 6 and 54 on down to tell you of Adam also come with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just read it. It's 2nd Ezra 6 and 54 on down. They tell you these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us, all right? They were created to be our inheritance, all right? Let me read this. Revelation 14 is saying, I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with them 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. All right, and this is the governing body of Yasharallah, the house of David, the governing body of the house of David. All right, the prophets, all right, and the teachers, all right. Verse 2, it say, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Verse 3, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right, so there you go. All right, you have to have 144% truth to be, you know what I'm saying, one of those men. All right, you can have a lot of things right, but you know what I'm saying, you go off on one thing, and the scripture tell you a little leaven the whole thing. All right, you know what I'm saying. You got these camps that's been out preaching. All right, they tell you that you Israelites, and they're on point with a lot of stuff that they say, but they can't get with the mark of the beast being the microchip. All right, they refuse to teach their congregation that. They don't even believe that themselves. So how could they be of the 144? You know what I'm saying? They're not singing that song that the men of GMS and like-minded men are singing. All right, the apostles and elders of GMS and like-minded men on down. All right, these other niggas and these other camps, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call them niggas because they talk shit about us. So fuck them. All right, these other niggas in these other camps. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, they don't believe in it. They don't believe that the chip is the mark of the beast. All right, and that in itself is gonna be detrimental to them and to their congregation. All right, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemel Shai is exposing, you know what I'm saying, these camp leaders. All right, because you know what I'm saying, you smite the shepherd. You know what I'm saying, and the sheep gonna scatter. So Yahweh Shemel Shai is putting the spotlight on these wicked ass camp leaders. So you people who are of their flock can see that you need to, you know what I'm saying, repent while the door of repentance is still open. All right, you better start listening to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, where the 100% truth is. All right, where it's always been and where it's always gonna be. All right, so you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much it. All right, again, today is September 21st, year 2021, hastening the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this is the last September we endure in this kingdom. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna close it out. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and where I learn His truth. Peace and salutation to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai's elect, Kwam Yasharallah, and the Bible Ball. Shalom. All right, and Barakatah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, for holding the rain up. All right, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate that, big bro. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water. All right. Be back here again soon. Today is Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I got Thursday and Friday off, and Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to get out here again on one of those days. All right, so that's pretty much it. Shalom.